for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's interleague baseball on the show. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman. Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 264 is average entering play, 7 homers and 25 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Gonzalez leads off second with 1 gone in the taken off. Ball couldn't catch the corner.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Miller will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Alec Bohm, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Sale gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he scurries back to first base safely. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch, find ways to create opportunities to score runs. This team is a nightmare for the opposing pitcher to deal with.
He enters here right at the 290 mark. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters' meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Verdugo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour on a night like tonight where it's super cold out. If you don't get that.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Here now is Rafael Devers. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gregorius has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So next to hit is Hunter Renfroe, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And now in the box, Didi Gregorius. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Realmuto hits a little over the 270 mark. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Brad.
Up next, Brad Miller is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the 2nd.
Here comes the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christian Vasquez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0.
I love everything that this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Chris Sale.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball 1. The 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Gonzalez.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sale, base runner at first with 1 out. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies line up ready for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Scott Kingery is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Sale into the windup. Here's the 0-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage. For the pitcher, because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Alex. Whoa.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around the score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Next up is Andrew McCutchen. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. In there, 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Rafael Devers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And there's ball 1. Hard hit to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Into the box, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Hoskins.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go at a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez corrals it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
So I ain't saving you or clean the house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris
So now the pitcher, Chris Sale. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. One and one to the Boston pitcher.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
It makes it a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
2 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto. Sale has his target. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hard hit ball to second. Gonzalez is up with it, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 13, Brad Miller.
Stepping up is Brad Miller. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Devers calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Scott
And
Kingery.
in steps Scott Kingery. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First delivery to him. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Kingery shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Next to stand in is Bobby Dahlbeck. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Harper gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The
First pitch of the AB now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alec Bohm. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen, number 249 career, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. So now here is Xander Bogaerts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Fouled off. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So next to bat will be Alex Verdugo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on the way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. Devers, the runner at second with one away. High fly ball out to deep right field. Harper looks up. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Tony Watson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Tony Watson. Now batting, the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he grounds one briskly to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Chris Sale, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Nope. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Next to hit is Marwin Gonzalez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Line towards center field. Miller able to track it down for the 3rd out. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Get up and stretch. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Sail into the windup. Here it comes. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Dahlbeck in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
So here is Bobby Dahlbeck. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Kingery's there. And he's safe.
No question that he's going to be docked for a throwing error there. Looked like the first baseman couldn't decide which way to turn the glove, and by the time he decided, it was too late. Runner on board with the error.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Dahlbeck on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Next to dig in, Xander Bogaerts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired. 2 down now.
Now that.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So the next to bat will be Rafael Devers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the first offering. 4-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1-1. Here it is. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. There's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Alex Verdugo stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Boom is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brad Miller as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The center fielder,
as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Sale ready with the 2-0. To third. Devers has it. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next, it'll be Scott Kingery. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Adam Hazley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
First offering on its way. In there, now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. In for strike 2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 24, Roman Win.
Plate now, Alec Bohm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Win.
Quinn, the runner at first with two gone. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Ranger Suarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Franchi Cordero will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Franchi Cordero.
And now the first pitch. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Michael Chavis will come on now to replace him as he's in to pinch run following the injury.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marwin.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez. This one's flared down the right field line. Harper coming on, and a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck hammered the other way to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Brandon Kinsler, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Brandon Kinsler. Now that's left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 2 for 3. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he misses there, 1-2.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here comes the 1-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. To short. Gregorius has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 6-1 Boston. Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Kevin Plawecki is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 25, Kevin Plawecki.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Fouled off.
McCutchen.
Ready with the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Devers trying to get there, but this will land untouched. Ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Another try at 2-2. Hit to third. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Hoskins.
Digging in will be Rhys Hoskins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Philly down to their last strike. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Drilled to the left side. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Sale earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Aaron Nola pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They won't stick in with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.